Big numbers were put up on scoreboards last year, but that all came to a screeching halt with back-to-back losses in the postseason. Good news is that they have a lot of experienced weapons coming back. This is the Mililani Trojans, and you're watching Scoring Live 16-16 football preview. 34 points was the Trojans' average margin of victory while putting up at least 42 on the scoreboard in the 9 wins they earned last season. But losses to Kahuku in the OIA title game and St. Louis in the state tournament ended their chase for a championship.
It's so crazy how we're winning so much and we're so excited, you know. And then when it came to those games, we were so close and ended up slipping away. But, you know, you live and you learn. And that was the biggest message for us. And get that experience at those big games was really big for us.
Experience is a valuable thing that can't be taught. With many of these seniors having been there to win the D1 Koa Trophy 2 years ago, they feel like they know just what it takes to reach that next level.
Well, since we have the same players, I think it was a great experience because most of the team wasn't ready for those 2 last games. And now that we've endured those games and our schedule, this upcoming schedule, we're going to be ready for them.
I think we just got to execute. You know, when it comes to big-time plays, you got to make them. And that's what the best teams do. When it's crunch time and you need a big play, they make that big play against the St. Louis, against the Cuckoos, you know. We're capable of doing it. It's just making that play at that time.
Coach Rod York enters his 9th season in charge of the Trojans. And for him, the focus is on the new season because last year was last year. But that doesn't mean they're completely forgetting about what had happened.
You know, we've been preaching a lot of holding each other accountable, you know, and that's definitely a big difference in this year's team. You know, but I always bring up the 0-2 as far as our playoff record last year. And, you know, just to give the boys a little more incentive and see which ones push and fight.
Roughly 8 starters are returning on each side of the ball. Along with Gabriel on offense, they have the luxury of having their top running back and 4 leading receivers back in the saddle.
We kind of have that chemistry together where if a play goes bad, we know what to do and we know where, you know, to go next. Vegas is quick, he's shifty. Ryan's our deep threat, you know. Sai's kind of our possession receiver, but he can also do deep threat. But like I said, everyone has kind of their own aspect to their game. It's more confidence. I think we got to be confident in ourselves to be the top offense in the state. That's what we got to do, and that's what our goal is for sure, putting up points.
Players moving up from JV are coming off a championship season. That winning culture, combined with now playing in the Division I Open, has Mililani trying to build up to a higher standard.
If you look at the teams that we lost to, those were teams that were whooping Mililani's butt 10, 20 years ago. So now we've advanced as a program, but now we're trying to dominate and conquer those type of programs. And again, we just focus on what we do. We're not so much worried about other teams.
It's like, oh, we don't have this easy team. It's exciting now because, like, I can't wait to challenge this team, this team, this team. Every team is a big team, and a lot of the times people doubt Mililani. So we want to prove we can beat every team.
Who's gonna dominate the scene? The Mililani Trojans began their season August 4th at home in a non-league matchup against Kailua.